Good morning 11th students, chemistry part 2, lesson number 10, S block elements part 5. Ahead I want teach you, afterwards I am teaching you. See, this 10.65 physical properties are omitted. 10.66 I will teach you chemical properties. Okay, so 10.65 afterwards I am teaching you 10.66, that is chemical properties. Okay, so what is chemical properties? So the alkaline earth metals are less reactive. See, they are less reactive than alkali metals. So in reactivity you can show group first is highly reactive than group 2. Why? Because easily they are losing the electron from outermost orbit. The reactivity of these elements increases on going down the group. Okay, less reactive than, but their reactivity increases downwards the group as the size is going to increase. समझ में आया? Means in comparison they are less, but in group they are reactivity increases. First, reactivity towards air and water. With water and air, reactivity towards. First, reactivity towards water and oxygen. Now beryllium and magnesium are kinetically inert to oxygen and water because of the formation of an oxide film on their surface. See, they are inert, means they are inert. Okay, first of all you understand the meaning of inert. Inert means null state. They are not doing reaction with water and oxygen. Why? What is the reason? So reason is that formation of oxide film, on their surface. So they are inert, they are not going to react with water and air. Okay, first. Then, however, powdered beryllium burns brilliantly on ignition in air to give BeO and Be3NO2. Powdered, solid, no reaction. If we are doing it in beryllium in powder form, then it is ignite with oxygen and gives beryllium oxide, and with nitrogen they are combining and gives Be3N2. You are knowing, no? Nitrogen's valency plus 3, Be plus 2. This is minus 3. So this will come here, Be3, this will go there. Okay. So powdered will react with oxygen and gives beryllium oxide and beryllium nitride. Now in that only more magnesium is more electropositive and burns with dazzling brilliance in air to give magnesium oxide. See, we will do some practical. I will show you magnesium ribbon we will take, and if we will ignite, no, it will show dazzling brilliance. Okay, so it will form magnesium oxide and magnesium nitride. Okay, followed. So I taught you for beryllium and magnesium. Afterwards, calcium, strontium and barium are rapidly attacked by air to burn the oxide. Okay, they are more reactive. As I told you, no, in the group the reactivity is going to increase. Means this is inert, beryllium, magnesium is also somewhat inert, but reaction increases as down the group. So calcium, strontium and barium are readily attacked by air, means easily they will join with oxygen if they are keeping in open and to form the oxides and nitrides. They also react with water and increasing vigor even in cold to form hydroxide. So you can get magnesium hydroxide MgOH with water. I explained you with oxygen first of all. Then vigorously they will form calcium hydroxide, strontium hydroxide. Easily they combine with water and gives their hydroxide. Okay. So this is the reactivity towards oxygen and water. In this way you can understand. Then next, reactivity towards halogens. Towards halogen means group 7th elements. Easily see, the alkaline earth metals combine with halogen at elevated temperatures forming their halides. Elevated temperatures M plus X2, they will form MX2. Like that group first of all forming H plus HCl. So HCl like that. This will form MX2 type because MX2. Okay. Where X can be any halide, fluoro, chloro, bromo. Thermal decomposition of, this was the first second in here only, thermal decomposition of ammonium NH4 twice BeF4, thermal decomposition is the best route for the preparation of BeF2. So this is how you are making halides of group 2 elements. Third, thermal decomposition of this is the best route to prepare BeF2, and BeCl2 is conventionally made from oxide. Okay, from here we can make this. This is decomposition, means heating. Then for BeCl2, BeO oxide plus carbon plus chloride is made from, conventionally made from oxides. From oxides, carbon coke is catalyst. Then BeCl2 plus carbon monoxide. So this is the preparation, reaction. Third reactivity, reactivity towards hydrogen. Reactivity towards hydrogen, H2. So group 2 elements, all the elements except beryllium combine with hydrogen upon heating to form their hydrides, MH2 hydride type. I will teach you diagonal relation of beryllium with the third group of aluminum. So only beryllium is not making. However, can be prepared by the reaction of, see, with the help of BeCl2 plus lithium aluminum hydride, you can make beryllium hydride plus LiCl plus AlCl3. Okay, fourth one now. Reactivity towards acids. Group 2 elements reactions with reactivity with acids, with any acids. Okay, I will teach you with HCl, simple, it will form MCl2 plus H2. Okay, fifth one, reactivity reducing nature. Fifth one is reducing nature. Like alkali metals, the alkaline earth metals are a strong reducing agent. They are strong. Their nature is a strong reducing agent because they are easily losing, no? This is indicated by large negative values of their reduction potential. Earlier I told you, again I will show you in table 10.2. Beryllium has less negative value compared to other alkaline earth metals. However, its reducing nature is due to large hydration. See, beryllium, I showed you, na? I will show you again diagonal relation of, so it is not a strong reducing agent as their group's element. Why? The reason because its reducing nature is due to large hydration. Beryllium has less negative value compared to other alkaline earth metals. However, its reducing nature is due to large hydration energy. Is due to large hydration energy associated with the small size of beryllium plus 2 ion and relatively large value of the ionization enthalpy of the metal. Okay. Now the sixth property, solution in liquid ammonia, see, M plus this is number of moles plus NH3 gives gives M NH3X plus 2 ion plus 2 E NH3Y and this. From these solutions the ammoniates this can be recovered. This can be recovered. Okay. So now next topic is 10.6, that is I said you earlier 10.67 uses they are not in your course. Then 10.7 general characters is also not in your course. Okay. Now our next topic is anomalous behavior of beryllium. Our next topic is 10.8 anomalous behavior of beryllium. Anomalous behavior. So what is anomalous behavior? See, beryllium, the first group of the two group elements shows anomalous behavior as compared to magnesium. So magnesium and rest of the members. Further, it shows diagonal relationship to aluminum, which is discussed subsequently. Earlier I told you beryllium of group 2 element shows diagonal relation with group 3 element of aluminum. Okay. Now what is that? That beryllium has exceptionally small atomic and ionic size. Atomic size and ionic size is small as compared to the whole of the group, thus do not compare well with other members of the group. Okay. Because of that smaller size and higher ionization enthalpy, means easily to lose the electron, and small size it forms compounds which are largely covalent and get easily hydrolyzed. So easily beryllium will make covalent and easily hydrolyzed. Okay. Second, beryllium does not exhibit coordination number. It is not having coordination number. Now what is the coordination number? It will come in the complex salt. More than 4, as its valence shell there are only 4 orbitals. Okay. The remaining member of the group can have a coordination number of 6 by making use of d orbitals. Okay. So the first, it does not have any coordination number. Beryllium does not exhibit coordination number, and the other exhibits coordination number. Okay, because of the d block elements. Now third, why he is different? The oxide and hydroxide. See, oxide and hydroxide of beryllium, unlike the hydroxides of other elements in the group, are amphoteric in nature. Okay. The oxides and hydroxides. See, berylliums, oxides and hydroxides of the beryllium, unlike the hydroxides of other element in the group, are amphoteric in nature. Okay, they are amphoteric in nature. Amphoteric matlab not acid and not base. Now we are starting our next topic 10.8. I showed you anomalous. Now we have to see the diagonal relation. Okay, diagonal relationship of beryllium with aluminum. Matlab they both are having the similar properties. In what way? The ionic radius of beryllium, ionic radii, see, ionic radii of beryllium is estimated to be 31 pm. The charge radius ratio is nearly the same as that of aluminum. So they are having nearby both the same atomic radius. Okay. Now both are having the same relation. In what way? Like aluminum of group 3rd, beryllium is not readily attacted by acids because of the presence of an oxide film on the surface of the metal. So earlier I told you, no, so it will not affected. So aluminum and beryllium are not getting affected by acids because of outer coating of surface of oxides. Okay. Second, beryllium hydroxide BeOH twice dissolves in excess of alkali to give berylate ion. Berylate ion means BeOH 4 minus 2. Berylate ion, as aluminum hydroxides give aluminate ion. So like aluminum, it gives aluminate ion, like it gives berylate ion. Okay. Now third point, the chlorides of beryllium and aluminum, okay, have Cl minus 1 bridged chloride structure in vapor phase. Both the chlorides are soluble in organic solvents and are strong Lewis acids. So they are both strong Lewis acids. When it will come in chapters, no, Lewis acids and baits, you will understand more. They are used as Friedel-Crafts catalyst. Friedel-Crafts catalyst we will study in organic chemistry. Catalyst means who increases the rate of reactions. Now the last similarity, beryllium and aluminum both have, see, beryllium and aluminum both have strong tendency